testing, I mean, with NEKROS Prime, I mean, you can probably build these builds with NEKROS, the regular one, but I kind of had some thoughts in the idea behind. So if we go with config A, I'll show you guys what the setup is, and we'll have the setup for config A. So redirection, vitality, so that's extra shield, extra health, so that way you're, you know, person can be a little bit more towards being tanky. I still need to forma this guy a little bit, so I'm getting some extra health here just for the fact that I use Death Pool, which eats off my health when you do the ability. So we're going with these two, so that way I have extra health for my Death Pool, which I need to modify again with one of these here in a bit in order to get my Nekros a little bit higher in health. What's up, man? Let me pop into the comments. I was quickly just going to go over the build right quick before I popped in, but I'll go ahead and do it. But yes, this is the build I'm going for right now. As you guys know, my extra health for the eat off of Death Pool. On top of that, I want to make sure that I can keep my ability running forever, so that's another reason for Death Pool, so I don't have to worry about using the energy part of it up. Gamer girl, gamer girl, how you doing? Alright, so pretty much we have Death Pool, we have all that, Steel Fibers, armor, you know, again, just for the tankiness. There's extra shield capacity, extra health, again. Intensify is just to intensify the ability, which is going to be my Death Pool, which I don't think I don't know if it works or doesn't. Then I have Stretch to bring up...
me.
not good, text me. Oh, okay, I will. Definitely, gamer girl, I will. So pretty much we have this just to add the extra range, so that way if you kill something in the range, it does that. But then also have a second config for this, which is config B. Now, what I was thinking is, like, Streamline eats off of Death Pool, so maybe I can create it to where it uses less health over time because of Streamline. And then on top of that, we have Intensify, which will bring up the Death Pool to be even better. We have Vigor. Again, we're using stuff for health here. So maybe I can keep the Death Pool running really great and, you know, not have to worry about my health as much, but still have to go out and get health occasionally. So that's why I have config B, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. And we're going to have to be really close, because again, I don't have anything for range this time for Death Pool, so we're going to have to make sure people kill pretty close to us. But let's go ahead and hit up config A and go test out config A. At least this time I know I have range, and I know people are going to run forward. And the reason I say that is because I'm going to be playing on public matches to see how many people we can actually get in one room and stuff like that. We're not going to be doing Hydra, and we're actually going to go to something like... Nah, I don't want to do Venus. I want something with Infected. Okay, so Neptune would be better. And then right here. And while we're waiting to see if we find a squad, which we actually found one instantly, while we're waiting to join the game, I'm going to quickly text the person who said text me. There we go. Texted them. I need to turn my ringtone up as well.
Support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Ringtone is something I need to turn up. There we go. There we go. I'll help him out just a little bit there, just because I need to get my kills to get the other thing. Oh, what level is this dude? Oh, he's just turning on his Rhino ability, which is... Wait. Titania? Okay. Remind. Why are they going all the way in there, and I need to desecrate? That's what I forgot to do, but... Like, guys, right here, please.
Life support incoming.
There we go. We can do that. Now I just need them to kill right there, and we'll be able to get all the... And this is what I'm talking about with, like, public matches, guys. People never want to do it. So, yeah, if I want to really test this, I'd probably have to go in single player and kind of do this in single player. Find, like, a, you know, another 3 people that joins me through my actual thing that's willing to grind. Because if we kill within this radius, when I'm right here, it'll definitely do the drops, and
Another life support
we'll be
capsule
able
is now
to
available.
keep all the drops going right here. Actually, boss logo is actually setting right here. There we go. There we go. Maybe I can force a little bit of like a stay onto them a little bit here. There we go. So you can see I'm back at 1,000 health. That's good. Get this. Oh, there we go. There we go, boys. This is all I need to do.
But I am a low ass level LOL. Don't you think I'll be any help?
It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about levels, men. Let me show you this right quick, guys. I'm only mastery 14, guys, and my Warframe's pretty high. I don't mind like people coming and helping. All we're doing is grinding. So all they have to do is kill like they are now, and then occasionally I just run out here, just do, come back, and do like that, and just make sure my health stays up. The only thing I need to know is, like, do you have a Warframe that can help me keep my health? Or do you have any, like, health drops you can do from this? That's all I need. So again, I can come over here, grab out the stuff they're dropping, and just walk right back. So this is how you do, like, easy resource grinds, by the way, guys. And also, oh, it's Shadow. What's up, Shadow? And also got to reply back to the person I was texting. Okay, my text was in the back. There we go.
Has just made their first discovery.
There we go.
Extraction is available if you need it.
Go out and help them just a tad little bit, and then just bloop right back into my corner. Why are you using a gun? Okay, that's weird. Maybe he's... Hold on, that's Boss running that. So Boss here, yeah, he's running this right here, which is the NEKROS Prime. Which that's quite weird, to be honest with you guys. He does the same thing kind of for Undertow that my other frame gets, but we'll go over that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and get to the end. This guy wants to leave. We'll go ahead and just leave. So, cut off this and just make it to the end, because I don't want to, like, get any health taken away for me not even using it. I came here for resources, but people always want to leave, like, right when it lets them, or, like, 6 minutes in. And it gets really weird with that, because a full squad's good for grinding, not just a 2-man. Unless the 2-man is, like, really, really strong, but we'll make it in here to him. I got you, man, don't worry. We'll help you. There we go. We'll leave.
Another job well executed.
He didn't leave because he wasn't touching, but that's an easy 24,000 credits. I'll take that. Not what I'm grinding for, but we done a slight test, so we got 688 nanospores, 10 Phildron samples, 450 endo, 24,509 credits. What if I run the build that I did with my health build? Does it work? Does it still use 10 health per time? That's what I really want to know. But I don't know if I can get anyone to do that, so I'm probably going to have to go solo on that one to test it, because I don't have to worry about range being too much of a problem. Let's see here. Let's go and testy. Oh, and I also just got this unlocked today too, guys, and leveled it already. If you guys want to know, I will be doing a giveaway for an item in this game. I have another Galantine Prime. So if you guys are new to Warframe and you don't have the Galantine Prime, I will be doing a giveaway with that. So you must be on PlayStation, and you must like the video, you must be subscribed to me. And with that said, you will be entering the chance to get this giveaway. It will be going for 1 week, and you will be getting this item in game whoever I pull out of the thing. So I'll write down names of people subscribed to me and people who left a comment at the bottom of this video that they have subscribed and liked the video, and I will definitely do the giveaway for that. So when I get items like this in game, guys, I'll do giveaways with that, but that's only if I have duplicates. Like I got my max one here, and then I got this one here, so that'll definitely be a thing.
I already did everything.
Look, you already did everything. Nice. Just gotta make sure you hit that like button on the video, man. But yeah, and I'm also leveling my NEKROS Prime, so I definitely need to go do that. I did level it to 30, but I found out a slot in there was formatted for something automatically, and I had to reformat that slot to actually fit the mods I wanted to throw on it. So I had to reformat it, so it's back at 0. But we're using the Grand Prime right now, and since I already leveled it, I'm going to go ahead and throw in my favorite skin, as you guys know what that skin is, because I've showed it in the past. Whoops, I hit triangle instead of square. There we go, and then no skin selected, to the Heavy Blade Dominion skin, and kaboom! Now we got this good-looking sword. You know, something from, like, a nightmare, and I believe, like, it feels like Destiny-ish to me, or something. I don't know, it just feels weird. But it looks good, so I'm going with it. And then we have our NEKROS Prime. So NEKROS Prime Dominion sword skin is actually really nice going together. Oh, and also went and done a lot more of the new place, guys, that I showed you guys before. I've done a whole lot more than it. You guys are going to say I'm, like, no-lifing it, because I pretty much am. If I quickly go and look at this, guys, and then I hit R1 one time, you guys can see I'm at 135,652 of 50. So I've really been no-lifing this, and that's mainly for the fact that I was going for the arcanes and stuff, but I also got some arcanes to give away, guys. So let me quickly go back into here, and the person who comes in first, like the first name I draw, gets the that Galantine Prime that was level 0, so that I'm keeping it level 0, so that way you guys are able to get it. And then the next thing is we're going to have a runner-up of 4 different people who will actually be getting, I think it's actually Fury, yeah. I got 4 unleveled Furies here, so I can actually give out 4 Arcanes. So the last, we'll say last 4 of the 5 people will be getting 1 of the Arcane Furies each. And I actually might be running even more for Arcane Strike, because I got 1 Arcane Strike that's unleveled, but I'm going to go buy more of those, because I actually can. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that on video for you, because of the fact that I don't need any more of the Scarlet points, and I have a ton. And I'll actually show you guys I have a ton. Like, it's over 10,000, I think, right now. Oh yeah, Scarlet's on Earth. I keep forgetting it's not up there. I wish they would add it up there just because, like, I'm used to going everywhere there, but we're gonna go ahead and go to Scarlet right quick and do that. But again, like, we're gonna run it for a total of 1 week, beginning today is day number 1. Which is going to be, let's see here, so today's Friday, May 1st. So we'll say Friday, May 8th is when you guys will be able to see who won, who didn't, who got what, and who got nothing. So that's going to be kind of planned behind it, and I actually need to reply back to her. Alright. There we go. Now we're going to go down right here to her. I don't know why I call her Utico. It's actually Little Duck, but I'm always like, let's go down to Utico. I mean, Little Duck. Like, I always do that. It's really, really weird. But we are going to the Arcanes, guys. We're going to scroll down, and we're going to be getting more Arcane Strikes. So, let's see here. We're going to go up. We'll buy 4 of them, maybe? Yeah, we'll buy 4. Actually, no, I want to buy 5 because I want it to be equal. So we'll have 6 Arcanes of the Arcane Strike. Actually, no. I know what I can do. I'll buy 3. So that way it goes to 4. So I can have one that I'm going to be giving to someone else. Because I do have a giveaway I'm already giving to my grandmother, so she can get some pretty cool stuff. We got 5 of these, so let's buy 1 more. So we'll be at 6. There we go. And we still got 4,000 of the Scarlet points left over. So I bought this. I've bought this. And I bought a ton of these arcanes down here that I've been leveling. So you guys can see how long I've been playing over here. And the best way to get Scarlet points, guys, is try to make it 1,000 for the number on the left. It'll say blank, and then it'll give you a number each time you do it. Try to make it 1,000 or higher on this one over here, and you'll get a whole lot of Scarlet points for it. And just keep running that one constantly, guys, and you'll be able to get a lot of Scarlet points. That one is almost the same, but you have to stay for 15 compared to 5. Like, I think 5 or 6 over here is 1,000. And then over there, you have to stay to 15, basically, to get, like, 2,000 or something like that. It's very weird. It's not balanced at all, guys. So go use the Railjack one. It's not really full on Archwing. You're boarded a ship. You only Archwing when you leave the ship to enter the enemy ship, and then you are on the ground like you would be on the ground team over there. If you need help or showed, I'll definitely go do one to show you guys that. If you guys ask, I'll do one in the future. But let's go ahead and leave and get ready to go do what we're going to do. I do want to grind, so actually I could grind out Scarlet points and get a whole lot more Arcanes. And then I could do the Gram giveaway, and then I can actually make, like, max level Arcanes, because I know people aren't going to want the lowest one. So I might actually go and max out, like, a couple more Arcanes, which is going to take a little bit. So we can have, like, probably up to 3 winners instead of, like, 6. So we might move to 3 winners and make it, like, the first one gets the Grand Prime, and then the Galantine Prime, and then we'll have one winner who will win like a Max Fury, and then one that'll win like the Max Strike or something like that. We'll definitely do that. There we go. Let's see here. We are definitely, I think that might be planned for today. I might do that and show you guys that I am grinding for it. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and move over right quick, because I want to level one of my arcanes up for you guys to show you that I'm doing it. Actually, I'm scared to do that, though, because can you give full arcanes? Can you... I might have to go to my clan and get someone on that is tradable and see if that's actually tradable. That's a little weird. I don't know if it is or isn't. If it's not, then more than likely what I'll do is I'll do a trade, and I'll give you the arcanes in like several different trades to max out that arcane for each person that is a winner, if that happens to be the case. So that way you'll still be able to get a max arcane, but you just got to max it out yourself, as in just like go through the process of leveling it, which is pretty simple. I'll show you guys on stream right now how to do it. So all you do...
What should I be doing if I am a low level, because I've basically just started?
Alright, so basically if you just started Shadow, and you're a low level, it's actually fairly simple. So see, if you hover over your name right here, you'll see this little white bar above my, like, right at my pointer, basically. When this is filled up, you get a chance at getting your, this rank here. You want to work on your mastery, so that way you can actually start getting a lot better weapons, because some of these weapons are going to be mastery locked, and I think actually there's one that's still mastery locked for me. If not, we'll see. If I scroll through here, let's see here, anything at a higher mastery, I can't tell because it's giving me that 75% off thing. Because I just earned that today. That's going to be a little bit in the way and a problem. But, like, okay, so for instance, if I go in and I look at... Why am I holding the Dread? So the Tigress right here. Oh, it still won't even show me because I already have it. Alright, that's kind of weird. So we'll go to my Flumen. I like the Flumen. This gun's actually pretty strong. Anything in here show the mastery rank? Or it might not, because I'm already mastery rank high enough. See, not enough components. I'm still working to get the prime systems, which comes from relics. Yeah, there's nothing in here that's a higher mastery rank than I am right now, so I'm able to craft everything. But some things will say, like, mastery locked, and then when you hover over, it'll say, like, mastery 7, mastery 10. For instance, like, I know one weapon that's going to be pretty strong in the game that I will urge you to go for as your first, like, strongest shotgun, and that's going to be this right here, called the Archiplasmor. You get it from...
I see the locked weapons.
Alrighty, sweet, sweet. So, pretty much... you will want to shoot for the Archiplasmor. The only way you can get its blueprint is from a clan. So if you'll send me your gamer tag, I'll invite you to my clan. And you'll be able to, like, go and buy the blueprint, but you won't be able to craft it till you reach Mastery 10. And there's probably some weapons in there that you're able to use and some not able to use till you reach the Masteries. But how you fill that white bar up is leveling items like weapons and warframes. So you will over time want to go through, like, get something, for instance, like the Aphorus here, level it, delete it, then you would go to the Acarus there, and then you would level it, delete it, and then Alcabolto, you'll be able to go get it, level it, delete it, and every time you level a weapon to level 30, your white bar up here will move. So that's also the same for, like, Warframes and stuff like that. So if you get a new Warframe, find a Warframe you don't like, get them just to get them to 30, and then delete them. Now, the thing is, if you want more weapons and Warframes like I have, so pretty much if you go to Equipment, go to Inventory, and you press R1 to go to your Warframe section, you'll see here where I have 3 open slots. You might have open slots, but they'll be up here, because they actually cost money to get if you want to buy slots. It's like 20 platinum, so each slot costs like 20 to 25 plat, depending on what you're getting, like weapon slot or Warframe slot. So you will need to put a little bit of real money into the game if you want to get multiple frames like I've got right here. And same with, like, the weapons. You guys can see I got a lot of open slots for weapons. But you will also have to go through and buy slots for those as well. So again, like, as much as it costs me money, it'll cost you money, guys, as well to do that. Arcanes, I have infinite slots almost.
10792757 is my gamer tag. It got changed.
Alrighty, got you, Shadow, got you. I'll quickly go ahead and invite you into clan. So to do that, all I have to do is go to communication, I go to clan, and then I'll have to invite you, but you're going to go here. So you'll get a message, it pops up in here. It's your inbox. You'll click on my name, and then over here it'll say, like, accept. You go and click accept by clicking X on the accept. And then you'll be able to accept the clan invite. With that said, I'm going to have to go invite you now. So clan, for me to invite you, I go to clan management, and then I hit invite. And then I get this right here, and then I type in your gamer tag. So it has to be exactly the same. So temp, like that, dash 792 757. Make sure that's correct. Yep. Is my gamer tag got changed? Alright, got you. So when I do that, user's already in clan. So you're already in my clan. So if I come over here, it should say temp somewhere in here, which it doesn't. Are you online? No, that's quite weird. It says you're in my clan, but it doesn't show you. That's quite weird. Okay. That's very weird. Maybe you're just not showing up because maybe it's something to do with my ports or something is being weird right now in Warframe. That's the only thing being weird is my, like, Warframe ports. And it's mainly because I had two PlayStations on, same internet connection. You know, I was playing with my grandmother, kind of helping her out a little bit, and it fudged my ports. It's like, sorry, but
ILL leave, I am in a different clan.
Oh, okay, I got you. Alright. Oh, you don't have to join mine. I was just saying, like, I was going to invite you because I thought you said you were brand new. You don't have to leave the clan you're in unless they just don't have any of the research done. Then you can come over to mine that has the research done. That's up to you. But I have room in my clan because you can have up to, like, a lot of people. But the thing is, I've had to remove people out of my clan for the fact they just weren't playing for a long time. And there's one
Nah,
person...
This clan shit lol how I leave though.
This clan shit. Oh, how do I leave though? Alright, I'll show you. It's pretty simple. So you click on communication, you click on clan, and then you'll see your name pop up under the online fields. You just click on your name, and then you hit leave clan. It's that simple, guys. If you want to leave a clan and join a clan. A different one. That's how you do it. Let me know when you left your clan, and I'll invite you to mine. My clan is actually still a little bit shit, though, to be honest. But it's not to the point where I don't got any of the research done. I got a lot of good research done, but there's still one room I'm trying to work on getting, and I'm going to need to build, like, fucking 5 elevators on top of each other. Just elevator, turn around, elevator, and do that, because the 4 I'm going to be doing actually is, like, fucking 5 floors, like, top to bottom, and, like, fucking a ton in, like, every direction. So, I have to build enough room to actually build the room in. So, yeah, it's quite weird. Let's see here. Waiting on you. I'll go ahead and be on the invite field.
Sup, bro?
There we go. Nicholas Burke. Sup, bro? What's up, Nicholas? How you doing, man? And, Nicholas, I got NEKROS Prime. I even got my War. I got the Grand Prime. I got a lot now, Nicholas, man. I left. Alright, sweet. Got you. So now right there, clan invitation successfully sent to Temp. There we go. Now he's, now he just goes to the messages and joins my clan. He'll have to craft a clan key in order to actually get into the clan area, or he has to invite, like, he has to join my game to do so. But, as you can see, NEKROS Prime. I'll actually show you guys. I have a whole lot of frames. I'm actually going to do it this way, because I made a loadout for each one almost. So I have, you know, I got Frost Prime. I have now Highjoy Prime. Mesa Prime. I have Oberon Prime. Nova Prime. NEKROS Prime. Trinity Prime. And Zephyr Prime. I'm actually working now to get another Prime. Who was it? I'd have to go look in my foundry. Oh, and I also got a lot of good melee weapons. But the next frame I'm working for is going to be something like Altus Prime, Chroma Prime. Let's see here. I do want a Limbo Prime. All I need is his Neuroptics and Chassis, and I'll have a Limbo Prime. I will want a Loki Prime. I will want, I already have that one. I will want Wukong Prime, and I want Valkyr Prime. Just for the fact I want, like, one of each Prime item in the game. So, yeah. I accepted. Sweet, Shadow. So now you're in the clan. All you have to do is remake a clan key. So if you go to this right here, when you click square, it should be the first item at the top left, clan key. If it's not, then you just type in clan, like search clan. But there we go. So yes, I'm actually going to show you guys around the dojo right quick, and then we're going to get back into, like, actually grinding some stuff. So if we go to the dojo right here, and we click on Brotherhood Knights, I'll actually show you guys around the clan dojo. You guys will do the same thing, where you can do it with the pawls. Yeah, I need, like, 30 polymer. Oh, that's easy to get, Shadow. Hold on, I'll invite you to my game. I'll take you somewhere. I'll use my NEKROS, and we're going to grind you some polymer, alright, Shadow? That sounds perfect, man. Nicholas Burke, welcome to the clan, Shadow. I'm Torch669. Yes! Mr. Torchy! Yes! So yeah, I ended up buying the items I wanted. You can see even the skins are here. I just happened to get enough and I bought them. I didn't have enough to keep my servers up because they're like $150, and I only had like... What was it? I think I had like $80 I could spend, so I ended up buying the thing to get NEKROS Prime, which came with plat, which I ended up getting that off the plat that I got with NEKROS Prime. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly do like a little show around. So we got our nice little, like, you know, areas like this, you know, just to give you guys a little layout. You spawn into the room where you guys go and get these items. Don't worry about the far right here. This is actually just a lab. So, just wanted to show that off. And then we got these other labs like this, but no, this is the energy room. So this is the energy that makes it so that we can have all 4 of these labs. If we go backwards, one room this way, You guys get into the area where you guys can donate resources so I can build with in the clan dojo. This is where we rank up. Torch, I'm leaving this to you, man, because I know you like doing it, so I don't know how to do it either, so yeah, I'm just going to let you be the one who keeps doing that. We got over here where you guys can, like, trade. As you guys can see, it's a trading post, and then if I go into this one, like I said, this is where you guys can donate, basically, stuff like credits and stuff for the clan dojo. And then if we go backwards, don't worry about the rooms to the right or straight ahead. You're going to take a left, and you're going to go down the hallways. It seems like a never-ending hallway. I've made these hallways just to add one of each hallway in so we can add the hallways how they're supposed to go. But yes, all we do is that, and you go down. These rooms would be different rooms as well. I haven't done anything with this one. I did. I was going to put something else there, and I kind of brought it back because I needed energy, so I took it away. But we got this room down, which has, like, different stuff there and there. I believe I was going to turn that into a hallway, but I took it away for the energy. But moving on, we got, you know, another room that looks like that. Over here, we're going to have another energy room. So that way we can have the energy for rooms to be placed down. All these are going to be something as well, as you guys can see. We have this room here. Over here, we're going to have a room. This is another energy room, which we got to work on getting the resources for. So that's another reason I'm getting resources. I'm not going to use a forma on this because I already, you know, I have a room that I'm going to use the forma on. And that's why I haven't spent anything. Another energy room, just to make sure we constantly keep energy going for our thing. We got our little room where you guys can battle and fight. And then over here is the elevator. So if you take this elevator up, whoo, this is where things get beautiful, boys. Let me turn around and walk backwards. 1, 2, and we're on the third doorway now, which is the final one. So now we just slowly turn for you boys. We got this room up. So each room is going to have something on the different one. The one it matters is going to be this one. So as you guys can see, we're collecting materials. We just needed one forma. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly just put that forma right on in, contribute. Alright, so now in 12 hours basically, we'll have this room open. And then over here is where I was wanting to put in a specific room. That specific room, I'll actually show you the name of, but I have to go back downstairs to show you the name of and what it is. And I think I'm going to have to build it bigger, because it's the room for the rail jacks. I'll be able to have my own rail jacks, but you have to have a fucking huge-ass area, though, to actually build it. But let's quickly go to one of my doors that are red, which is the only door back here somewhere. Right here. And I'll show you the room that we're going to be trying to build. So if we go through here, you'll see this room called the dry dock. So it says insufficient room. If I click on it, you guys can see this right here is red. On top of that, you see this is red. And that's mainly because it actually takes up a large area. As you guys can see, there is not enough space to fit this room. And I'm trying to put it there. Okay, I thought like maybe it was that. If I go in here to this over here, we'll say this over here, it looks nice and out of the way, guys. You guys can still see this space is insufficient. There's not enough space. It looks like it, okay, maybe it runs into something over here, maybe not, I don't know. So I've even tried taking it from this side of the place and going like, okay, if that's going to be a problem, I'll just put it all the way over here. You know, I'll just go through my other garden, you know, and put it right here. And again, let me show you, dry dock is out of space. Okay, it semi-hits this room. Okay, that's fine. So I was thinking make a hallway by one and then do that. But then I had someone in game tell me that this actually is so big that it takes up a lot of room. And I mean a lot of room. So I want to try something. I want to add in the rest of my power rooms, like, you know, the rooms that are going to give us power. From this over here, like make 2 of them, so that way we're constantly in energy. So where was that? It was over here, I think. It was this room here. Is one of the rooms that's going to give us power. I can check by doing that. Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and contribute to all. As you guys can see, we put in the credits, we put in all that. All we're missing is the forma now. So we just need one forma. Again, when that forma crafts up, we'll put it in here. 12 hours later, it'll be crafted. And then we'll go into our hallway and we'll make one small hallway and then see if we can add that room in. I doubt it's going to give me room. If that is the case, then I'll use like something over here like a T-split and add something in. Like more rooms like this for you guys to hang out into or something. I I don't know what I'm wanting to do with that, but we'll see. So yeah, and I did make 2 of the same rooms on accident, but that's perfectly fine. So yeah, you guys can set over here. This is like areas, like if you're gonna do trades and you're doing it from like this one, come into this room to do this, so that way you can walk around and make a shop here or over there. But the only trade systems that I want going on in the back room over here, which is the area I said like the trading area is like legit trades. When you're like, oh, you're just helping a friend out or something, and they're like, yeah, I have this and I'll give you that for that, then you can come here and use this trade system. But if you're going to do the one where you're standing up, walking around, and doing like this, and trying to invite random people into it, do it over there, please. Do it out of your inventory. Don't do it with this, please. That's all I ask. But yeah, with that out of the way, guys, I gave you guys the nice little tour to the clan dojo. You can see we're still working on, like, building this and, you know, adding in, like, life and trees and doing all that. Like, I'm not the one doing, like, this type of stuff, guys. I have other people doing it, but the thing is, like, I might want to move a lot of this around because I want to add in like a little creek or a river right here where you can actually take like a little stairway and go over it and stand at, and then have like grass around the outside and make it look really nice. That's kind of what I'm having planned for these rooms. But the thing is, like, we have people already just, like, throwing down, oh, this looks good. Here, a dumpster. Let's slap that down. A large bell. Let's slap that down. I don't know who's doing that, but we might have to move some of it around and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. But, yeah, it's pretty okay. It's pretty okay for now. Alright, leave dojo. So yeah, like I said, our dojo's pretty shit. It's not the biggest, not the best. It's not fully modeled out or anything. But I put down the quick little research labs, got some research in each lab done. I think about like 70% in each lab is done. There's still like things that we still need to research in each one, especially the new stuff like the times 100 health booster. We still need to research stuff like that basically just come out. But apart from that, it's all good. I put hundreds of 1,000 in Dojo Vault. Okay, nice. But yes, that's pretty much that stuff, guys. Is pretty good. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, is just research. If you notice, like when you log in, oh yeah, I have to pause the game to do this. And it goes to the clan area here. For now, it's showing this because like has joined clan and all that. But you'll get a little message. I'll show you what that message is. Let me go ahead and go to communication and go to clan. You'll see this pop up. Labs undergoing great amounts of research. Some items need more resources, so if possible, help out. Thanks. Like, literally, it's just that. So it's just asking people to help out. That's what will pop up down here in your chat here once you log in and you're in our clan. So that's the only thing you'll actually see that pops up in the clan. Other than, like, maybe here and there, like, a few people in the clan will chat each other. That's pretty much it. I left it nice and neat for you guys. I'm not asking for too much, you know, stuff like that. Alright, so now we're going to go grindy grind, and I need to bring Shadow along with me, which is actually his new username is Temp, but I got to make sure I get it correctly because, well, actually, does he show up over here? Because sometimes some of these friends don't show up. Let's see. Tempy, yeah, he is. There we go. I also made a new friend the other day off my stream. He's higher than I am. His name's Snowy. He actually uses one of the frames I use, which is pretty cool and fun and all that. But hold on, let me get Temp into our party chat. And guys, I'm running really great internet, so the only way I lose anything at this point is if someone DDoSes me. Just a heads up on that point. I don't think Temp will do it because he's one of my friends. He's pretty close. He's all that. He's Australian. He takes me to Australian servers and Rainbow Six Siege until I uninstall Siege. Because its registry just got on my nerves. Even for the Americans now, it's just like super laggy. But pretty much, I'm gonna quickly get him into party. So Temp 792757. So Temp 792. Got you, bro. Let me get him into our party. And the only way you can get DDoS nowadays is if you invite people into a chat party like I'm about to be doing. Temp dash. Make sure I type this thing out. 792. And then it is... I need to scroll that down a little bit more so it's in my site. 757. There we go. Invite them. There we go. We invited him to our party chat. Sorry guys if you guys got the blue screen. I'm not using an Elgato capture card going to my PC. It's the original capture card that's just built into the PlayStation. And with that said, they made settings to where you can't show messages or anything outside of the game. So it does that. What's up, Timp? How you doing, man?
Not much.
Alright, so pretty much we are going to take you to somewhere to go get the items you needed. What were those items you needed again?
Oh, I need
Polymer? Polymer bundle. Okay, I think that's actually very good on Venus, ain't it? Yes. We'll take you to Romula, which is not a survival, but it's basically kind of like one. You just protect a pod. And there's only two ways basically they come from. Well, there's three, because they jump across, but the main two ways they come from is down at the bottom of the stairs and to the left ramp. I'll run my Nekros on the ability that spreads pretty far, so you can actually kill them at the bottom of the ramp and stuff, and you'll get more drops. Before we do that, let me actually make sure I'm using config A and not config B on my Nekros. Let's see here. Yep, I'm on config A, which has stretch. I might implement something than vigor, because I can keep my health up pretty okay with him. So I might use something like, where is it? There's another area, another card that does the same thing as that does, but I'm going to go from right to left to look for it. Thing over here. Is it this? No, that's shield recharge. No. I know there's another card for ability range, apart from stretch. No. Is it this? No. Nope. Oh, Augur Reach, there it is, and it's only a 7. 30 ability range. Let's put that in place of Steel Fiber. There we go. So that's a little bit more range. We'll put Steel Fiber back up there later. But right now I'm going with ability range, so that way we can make sure we have the range for him to do his thing. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, time to head over to Venus, and then Romula. Oh yeah, in this game you have to like accept it if someone else is hosting. So whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I found out that.
Oh no, you
I
can't.
just cancelled it, I think. Fox.
You did, yeah. Triangles cancel, squares always accept.
Yeah, well I just looked at it and it looked like triangle.
It's all good. Happens.
Alright. Oh yeah.
There we go, yeah. Much better.
Position has been compromised.
Go ahead and turn Desecrate on,
Until reinforcements arrive.
and then we just go over here.
We're immune to this infestation, but they still try to
We just gotta protect that, while also you're just getting your kills. So stand at the very bottom down there, and go get your kills, man.
Wait, where am I going?
Right there? Oh, right on my waypoint. I made a waypoint for you.
Oh,
Just go down there.
here.
Yeah. Yep, and just kill anything that comes right there. And then I just gotta make sure I kill anything that comes this way. literally that simple, dude. And then all I have to do is make sure I just pick up health every now and then from your drops, and we're good. Wave cleared. And that's all we're doing, is that.
Alright then.
Yep. And then when it, in 5 waves, it'll say stay or leave. You're going to stay, and we're going to stay till about 30 or 35 on wave, and then we'll leave and come back.
Yeah.
And actually, you can basically be doing the same thing I'm doing for you, for yourself. All you have to do is just go fight one of the bosses, like pick up Nekros's blueprint, and then go fight one of the bosses to get each one of it, like, that same boss over and over till you get all of his parts, and then just build the regular Nekros.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to do this for yourself, so if I'm not online or any of your friends are not online, you need to grind resources. You just gotta learn how to play Nekros, and you'll be really good.
I was gonna go for, I'd have to look what that Warframe's called.
To let you know, like, if you want to get by one of your ability areas, it's actually fairly simple. I wouldn't have went with Vault like you did. I would have went with Excalibur, because he can actually cheese and bypass. Yeah. He can cheese and bypass one of the bosses that move to each planet, because as soon as you go in, instantly pull out your Excalibur's 4th ability before they can remove your energy, and then you just start slashing that blade straight for the person as soon as you go through the door, and you'll beat him within like 2 seconds. Yeah. And I don't really have to move too much, because if you get attacks on, or some type of sentinel later, which is kind of like a shoulder pet, it flies over you. Like, see, look at mine. See how he has that thing that flies above you? They actually have a thing that is kind of like a magnet, so any, like, thing I need through here, within 30 meters, it'll pull it right to me. So I'll never have to, like, go directly to it.
I'm pretty sure I could nearly make one of those looking at things.
Yep, you can use like any of them. You can use it as long as it's not a cat or a dog.
Yeah.
Oop. There we go.
I ranked up my volts.
Nice. If you ever need to rank your Volt up, dude, just let me know and I'll take you somewhere to instantly get you some levels fairly quickly. Because if you go to... okay. Well, then I'll take you, like, after we get you enough polymer, I'll take you to Sedna Hydron and let you start leveling over there. How much platinum do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I think I've got about 30. I'm not sure. 20 something up.
Okay. And that might be enough for, like, a 7-day... That might be, like, enough for, like, a day or the 7-day booster. So we're gonna get you an affinity booster and let you, like, level your stuff up fairly quickly. That's what I was asking. Did you already get the free, like, pack that's on PlayStation that comes with this game?
Yeah.
Alright. That's nice. We just need to get you an affinity booster, which is gonna cost between... I don't know if you have enough. It doesn't have to be a long affinity booster, it just got to be, like, something like an hour to about a day, and you'll be good. When they start getting too hard for you, just let me know and I'll come down there and start killing them.
Yeah.
Or to help you out here. This will make them pile up all in one spot and help you, like, fight them a little bit better. So, see the ones that look red and they're really glowy? Those are mine. Those are the shadows of undead. And that's what my character can do for his 4th ability. Which they lose their health fairly quick because I don't have a strength build put onto them. Press triangle to stay. There you go. we're gonna stay for a good little bit to let you get more than enough polymer bundles to build what you're going for. And polymer's like second resource drop, so that's like a little bit rarer than some of the other resources that can be farmed here. I love this gun because not only is it infinite ammo, it hits for 10,000, and it has 2 fire modes, a machine gun and a suppressed shotgun.
So I can pretty much do everything.
Yep. There you go, I'll give you one of these again. Kind of make it a little bit lighter and easier on you. A survival would have been better, but also the survival on this planet's not against aliens, and the aliens are the easiest to kill. Because we would have been going up against Corpus, and they can actually shoot, and I didn't want that happening. Because the more health I can retain and keep, the better for you it is. Let's see here. You'll have about the same amount of polymer as I've got. Oh yeah, you should have more than enough polymer now. You only needed 50, right?
Yeah, about 50, maybe 60.
Alrighty. You want to see how much you got? Come up here by the pod. Pause your game and hit view mission progress. And then scroll down and look at your polymer.
Oh yeah, polymer bundle 260. Yeah, I've got enough.
A Nekros is always going to make things easier on everyone, especially for resource grind.
Yeah.
Help you out again. I'm going to quickly call in more Shadows of the Undead and heal the ones that are already alive. There you go. So we'll leave after this one, because you got more than enough to... yeah. And for you being so new at the game, I might have you go look at something. And because, you know, since my videos right now aren't getting many views on Warframe, I might just bypass the Galantine and make 2 winners and let you go ahead and get the Galantine.
Yep.
Now, the Galantine will be slow hitting and really bad at first because, like, you're going to have to get the mod cards for it to mod it out correctly, but after you do that, this is how fast it'll swing. You ready to see? And this is without critical combos. Watch when we get more enemies here. I'll show you with critical combos. You're going to watch this thing fling like it's a flail of paper, bro. Let them all build up around us. Just come up here right quick and make sure none touches the pod from the ramp. And I'll tell you when to look down here. Alright, get ready to look down here. Whenever you're done killing that one.
Yep.
You ready to see this?
Yeah.
Yep. And that, my friend, is a proper setup on this, because it does 2,000, like I'm using right now the Grand Prime, it does 2,000 something damage On top of that, I have the critical multiplier up, along with, like, every time I hit a crit, my melee goes faster, so I'm able just to swing this like it's nothing. Help you out there a little bit. There you go. Get down here just to collect all that.
We fought with honor.
There we go. Wave 9. Either this is 10 and we're about to do this, or this is the beginning of, yep, wave 10. So, final wave. And then we leave.
Gee.
Yeah. Survival's a little bit better on resources, because if we stay for, like, for instance, 30 minutes, you can get, like, 1,200 polymer. You can get, like, 1,200 nanospores, and just keep doing that over and over, and get a ton of each one. There you go, help you out just a tad bit. There we go. Now press square, like you're trying to reload a gun, and that's leave.
Yep. Okay.
Now go look at what you made.
464.
Yep.
Easy. Easy polymer.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So now I just make the clan key, don't I?
Yep. Which will take 12 hours to craft unless you rush it, and I think it's like 10 platinum to rush, so I mean you could use the 10 platinum to do that, but then I don't know if we'll have enough to afford your booster. Before you craft the clan key, go to the market on the top of your ship, top right.
Yeah, I got it.
Mm-hmm. Click triangle and go to equipment, and then go to components, I believe. Let me make sure that's correct. I was incorrect. Hold on, let me see here. Is there a thing that actually says yeah, you'll see something that says boosters. Alright, go click on that. And then you'll see when it says affinity booster, go look at a, how much are 7 day? Hold on. 80. How much for a 3 day? 40. How much did you say you had again?
30 or 20.
30 or 20.
20.
Oh, you don't have enough for it then? I was gonna say, like, probably get a 3 day affinity booster, because that's what you get to boost up, like, your XP. But that's fine. If you don't have enough for it, it's fine. Go ahead and rush your clan key. You should have more than enough for that.
Yeah. Clan key build. Alright, I've made it.
Alrighty. And right quick, I'm just showing on screen for my stream how I have my Sentinel built. So if you want to copy my Sentinel later, you can.
Yeah.
Because you'll see right here, the one that says vacuum that I'm hovering over. And I was wrong, it's not 30 meters. It's 11.5 meter companion gather link, detects and collects items, including mods. So like health
Yeah.
orbs, energy orbs, all that, just right to me. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Alrighty then.
Yep. Now that you got your clan key, pretty much, you can go look at the dojo if you want, dude, and you'll be able to see, you know, all the stuff that you're possibly able to get.
Alright.
And that's up to you if you want to go right now. You don't have to. Let's see here. I need to grind another area so I can keep getting certain type of points. If you want to go there with me, you can. But expect things to get really fucking hard, and also, like, we won't be able to be on the same team. And that's mainly since I don't own a railjack. If you're in a squad with me and I go to search for a squad that has a railjack, I'm fucked. It'll literally say, squad leader must have a railjack.
Okay.
Yeah. So you won't, like, we'll be able to go, and the only one we can play together on is going to be ground team. So if we do ground team, then we can stay in a squad. But if we go do the railjack one, which is the faster way to grind up certain type of points, which are the Scarlet points, you won't be able to be in my squad. You'll have to join a different one. We'll do the ground team one. That way we can stay in a squad.
Alrighty then.
So we're going to Scarlet Spear. Let's go to the busy one of this 21, just for the memes.
Alrighty.
Even though that meme is old as fuck. Using it since what, my third year in high school. So yeah, it's fucking really old now.
Oh, it didn't let me join.
It didn't? What'd it give you? Oh yeah, it will.
I don't know.
If you're in a spaceship and flying to somewhere, then you're just loading.
No. I'm
Oh.
not in your squad anymore.
Oh, for me?
See
Oh,
if I can just-
for me you are? Oh no, it just made you leave. Wow. That's weird.
let me see if I can join you.
I wonder, does this work like other areas do? Because if it does, then it's like dependent on where you're from. No, because I had a fucking Spanish-speaking motherfucker in my party yesterday. Not saying that in the mean way, but like legit, I was sitting there playing a mission with him, and next thing you know, he's like fucking all blood issue. And I'm just like, what the fuck, man? English, please. Like, good lord, dude.
Apparently, I need an invite from the host. Operation Link session can only be joined by invitation from host.
Yeah, I gotcha. Mitch is on. I haven't actually played with Mitch in a while either.
Accept.
Yeah.
Nah.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it giving
Your
you for an?
mastery rank must be higher than 3.
Oh, what is your mastery level? I didn't even look at that.
Probably not high.
So if you press pause,
Oh,
hover over your name.
One.
Okay.
Oh my.
So you need 2 more ranks. Oh, wait, did it say over 3?
I'm nearly at 2. It
Okay.
says 1 in the top left.
No, I'm saying like when you go to join, does it say over 3 or does it say
No, it just
3
says
or
3.
more? Alright.
It just says 3.
Then you got 2 more mastery ranks to do, and you can only do 1 mastery a day. So,
Oh, that shit.
yeah, so that's 2 days left. That's if you can like level a gun or a Warframe up to the point to get mastery 2 for today. And then you'll have to go and level more guns and stuff up, and then tomorrow you would have to do things. So like today and tomorrow, you'll have to do whatever you got to do your masteries. So again, like earlier in the stream, I was saying mastery ranks are very important. That's another reason why. So 2 things to work on: mastery and your side quests, which is the main story. Like it's storyline compared to the games like go to this planet or go to that planet. They're actually it's semi a part of that, but there's a story behind each planet and behind each thing that you got to do. And that's your side quest. So remember how I told you go to your market, which is the top right computer? If you go to your codex, you'll see quests there. Start working on those as well.
Okay.
Because if you want Nidus, you have to beat Glass Gambit. And Nidus is a really, really good tank frame. I actually usually bring him to this over here. Because if you do a proper setup onto him, you can have a no-death build. Meaning, like, every time you're as long as you build your stacks up at least 20 stacks apiece, every time something goes to kill me, it'll say like no death or something on my screen. It'll give a 3-second countdown after giving me back 500 health, and I'll be invulnerable for 3 seconds or so. So like 5 seconds actually. So I'm not like nothing can kill me for 5 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright then.
I'll go ahead and run him so that way like the stream can watch it as well. Because we're here to get the Scarlet points, and Nekros doesn't give you more Scarlet points. So we'll go ahead and run my Nidus build to show you guys like how strong Nidus can be.
That's what I was gonna make, I'm pretty sure. Hey, let me look. Pretty sure I saw a Nidus build that's on top of it. I'll go for.
Oh, the build I have, I'll show on screen. So this is my Nidus right here. So sentience don't do that much to me now. I mean, I can make it even better. I can have like 30 Tau resistance, which is 30 sentient resistance. I would have to put on both of these for that to happen, which is my Umbral Vitality and Umbral Fiber. The only reason I don't do that is because I have to get a specific version of one of these for mod polarization to polarize for that specific card type.
Yeah, Nidus was the one I was gonna go for. This one.
And this is what I use. Later, I'll be throwing on, like, where this still fiber is, I'll be throwing on Umbral Fiber when I can actually get enough cards to actually change the polarity to be this polarity. Because I'll put both this one and, well, all three of these, this one, and this one, to be this polarity. And I'll use the Umbral versions, because the Umbral versions actually get a lot more towards this anyways. Like, ability strength, Tau resistance, you know, stuff like that. And then Vitality here, if I look at this one, that gets me 400. If I go look at Umbral Vitality, that's 360. It'll basically be 400 by the time of that, but plus it gives me Tau resistance, which is like the sentience in game, which are annoying as fuck, because when they start going to that ball form, they'll make like a funny noise, and you'll see them kind of like tuck in and curl up. Once that happens, run, because they're about to turn on their fucking rainbow lasers, and that bitch hits you 2 times, you're down. Yeah. They're fucking annoying, dude. I'm gonna put on this. My war, yes, we'll leave that on. I never carry a secondary just because, like, secondaries are just so weak nowadays that I just don't run them.
Yeah.
Like, the best secondary is basically going to hit for 900 compared to most rifles are going to hit for almost 3,000. So I just prefer a rifle, a sword that hits for like 6k, and we're good.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to go show off the space portion, because that's how we get this the most. While you're waiting on that, I'm going to go hit the space portion. So, Miralex raid. Oh, wait, could not find open squad. Please try again, or an existing squad. How many squads are they? Oh, it's 4 to 4. I probably might not be able to join a squad this time. Yeah, no, I'm not. I might have to wait for a second. I gotta wait for one of the squads to come out, and then go back in, losing one person, and then I'll be able to go in. And this still has 2 hours left, so we'll be able to find the squad soon. Wait, how did he get to go in? Game, how did he get to go in? You're telling me there's no open squads, and those 2 can go in, but I'm still... Okay, finally it lets me. Chi. That's broken. It does that all the time, though. Alright, joining the squad, we got Solo Trooper and someone else. So, we have to protect our ship at first. And actually, at first, we might not have to, because he might already be at the place to go to. So we just drop out a ship, into our Archwing for a second, into the other ship, and then go to the point we gotta go to. And also, when you get here, you'll have to open up the shop at first and buy yourself an OP link. And then you have to set the OP link on your character to a space that you'll know it's at, so you can always get to it.
Yeah.
I put... Oh, Nicholas Burke, I put hundreds of thousands, the Dojo Vault. Nice! And Carrier. I think we used a lot from the Dojo Vault, and someone built their ship to be all black. Jesus Christ, this is going to be fucking retard... Not the R word. Well, what's it going to be? It's going to be stupid, I can say that. We got someone in here who's the ship protector and that. So what happens is the owner or anyone gets to drive the ship, which we're not going to be able to do yet because it's still going to the point. when we get to that point, he'll drive the ship like he is now, and then he'll fly towards one of the objects that float in the sky to pick it up, and then he flies to one of the enemy ships, which is what gives us the link to our OP link to drop down onto the place we need to drop it at. But since I don't have one of these, I can't show you that specifically, so we gotta watch for him to do it. Now, I think the first one, we don't have to do that, it just lets us do it instantly, but I could be wrong. Who do we have here? We got Mirage Prime, a Grindel, and a Ashe. Oh god, this team is not put together very well. So we want me for like the tank build to res people. We need someone who can cover and do that with like a bubble, like a frost or so. Then we need someone who does stuff with like health drops and, you know, again, another tank like me, and then someone else. Mirage is good, because that's going to be a little bit of crowd control, because he's going to turn the effect of the sentience onto, like, him and his mirages. But apart from that, I don't know. So these are the things we're going for. You'll see these little floating things like this. And he has to grab something. Oh, he does have to go for it at first. Nice. Like this, you'll see them kind of floating weirdly out by. And you have to take your ship and try to, like, catch it, which is very weird. Now he reached this, it drops it off, and then now we go into this section here of the hole, and we're about to get ready to drop. Alright. Right here's the exit rail jack, so in 3, 2, 1, exit. We're right in front of the hole, we fly straight for it, enter the ship. And then now we're back to being like we would be on the ground squad. So we just go straight for that right there. And then we drop our OP link at that location. I'm not worried about these sentients right now. I just want to get to that location. And then I'm going to have to somehow like figure out how to build my stacks on sentients. This is going to be quite weird. Because here it's just sentients only. There's no ground troops. So we drop our OP link here inside this circle, which is yellowish green. But before we do that, I want to get a squad here first before we even try for it. So at first, the sentients are not going to be super strong. You guys can see I can just go ahead and kill that. Here we go. So OP link goes down. Building stacks. So let's see here. Can I build stacks? I can build stacks on sentients. That's good. It's going to be hard, but there we go. So there's one stack. Some of them will touch the ground, so it's okay, but not all of them will. And this is also how you get the hidden weapon Sheju, by the way. Once you get the main blueprint, you come here, and you just fight. There's like a weird anomaly that can happen that gives you a higher chance at getting it, but I never had to do the anomaly. I just went and done this and kept gathering up all the sentient parts when I was playing as my Zephyr. But, like, I want to show, like, after getting 30 stacks, what could happen. Well, 20 stacks, what could happen. This is a lot better on the ground team one. But let's go ahead and do this. So now we're healed. We're constantly healing. So you can see plus 30 at the top of my screen there. Anyone who touches this gets that. So we're constantly able to keep our team healed. And I need to keep my energy up too, so this is going to be kind of bad for this one. I should have showed you this build on the ground one, because that's what it's good for. And there's actually one ability I love in this game, and that's Zephyr Prime for this. His fourth ability calls in 4 tornadoes, and then I can constantly keep getting sentient drops using those tornadoes. And that's how I got my Sheju Prime. It's actually, well, not Sheju Prime, but the Sheju was actually very easy to grind with that. And then once that turns green and we secured it, we get teleported back to our ship, right like so. And it's that simple. We keep doing that, and see underneath where it says King Games, which is the ship name that he named this ship. You will have a score, and when that score reaches 1,000, you gain a good amount. When that score can even reach 3,000, you get excellent amounts. And the best you do, the better. But yeah, we got a team right now that I don't think we're gonna reach 3,000 with. We're more than likely gonna reach maybe 1,200 to like 2,000, and then we're gonna have to leave. I can let you know that because Ash is not someone you want to come in here with. And Grendel, I don't know. He might be okay, but I don't think he's really good at crowd control. So he's not gonna be someone to come in here with. Not like if we're all Niduses, I mean, we could probably make it 2,300. Yeah, like 2,300, just for the fact that we can constantly keep each other up and constantly keep doing stuff as long as we're on ground and not in the air. And we're doing the ground version. Now, the Railjack version, you want something like a Zephyr Prime, you'll want a Limbo Prime, you'll want a Mirage Prime, and someone like, what's his name? I'm trying to remember. He's the, oh dude, I know what his name is, but it's like right on the tip of my tongue. Is it Mesa? It might be... No, it's not Mesa Prime. It's... I'm trying to remember. He pulls out dual-wielded revolvers, but they're like machine guns. And he can kill. You want one of those. You want a team like that. So that way we can constantly keep Zephyr and Mirage Prime doing crowd control, keeping the Sentient's attention somewhere else. Then you want the... what's his name? I'm trying to remember. Wait, did he even take the ship to a new location? He did. Alright. I was too busy looking on that. Alright, let's head on down and go into the new location. So, yeah. We're not going to make it too far, but we'll make a little bit of points. I think we'll at least make 1,000. I mean, I'm not doubting 1,000 to 2,000, but there's no way we're making it into, like, the 3,800 section, like I was doing last night. But, oh, Limbo Prime is what I was thinking of. So you can put Limbo's Prime shields up, you know, like, the gigantic circle if you build it correctly, and it'll freeze some of the Sentients, and the Sentients on the outside won't be able to shoot. That's the build we want to go for. I'm here, pretty much, but I don't want to throw down my thing instantly until someone else gets here. There we go. So that's another thing you gotta watch out for, because that thing right there hits for a lot. But right now, since it's only 35s, it's not gonna be too much compared to the level 100s that can get in here. Okay, I can see maybe this might work, but we're gonna be in here for a bit doing this if I wanted to grind out a ton of stacks. Here you go, boys. Let's keep health going to the mates that's sending here. Let's go to the machine gun, not the shoddy. Oh, let's go to the shoddy, actually. Machine gun time now. And just do this. There you go. So the team is constantly keeping a good amount of health in. I can't hit that. I can hit that one though. There we go. There we go. So we got 3 stacks. That's good. 5 stacks. If I can reach 20, we'll be set. Like, really set. But that's gonna be, like, really hard to hit. Is 20 stacks. There we go. Someone's coming down here to hide. And that's more than likely the person playing Ashe, because Ashe is a really bad idea to bring in here. I didn't look, but more than likely it is that. Go ahead and pull up Ravenous, give us some health out. I think they need to make like large sword overhand strike attacks, because this is not always going to hit. I have to kind of do like this to hit. See, like you can see it doesn't want to hit sometimes, and then I have to like look up and then just hope it hits like 1 or 2 hits later to hit a sentient, which is really, really weird in my aspect of feel of games, but happens. There we go. That'll give out some crowd control, definitely. For like 2 seconds. Ravenous. Keep the health up on some things here. There we go, we got 3, definitely. 4. Oh, I'm out of energy. For a second, that's fine. There we go, we covered it. And we only have 360. And we're about to like... Our Link's already about to die. So like I said, bringing someone that has really high things is good, but also you want to bring someone that is good at crowd control. And that's what none of us have right now. Yeah. We gotta take care of the sentients, boys. There we go. Oh, there's still another one. There we go. Cleared the intruders. Until now. There we are. Secured it. And we keep doing that so we get more and more points. I think the points glitched this time because we were at 360 and then 360 after the next one. We should be at least at like 600 to 800. So that was very, very weird. Alright, so I got 5 stacks. I was at 3. That's weird again, but I'm not gonna lie about it. It's nice. Let's go and go to our shotgun. Like that. Because that's gonna do the most damage.
We are boarded. Eliminate sentient threat. Vary attacks, lest they adapt. Hull integrity alert. Hull rupture. Catastrophic decompression imminent. Rupture sealed. Good job.
It's one down.
Dropping 10 out of airlock. Sentient life forms no longer detected.
Alright. I like this guy. Whoever this pilot is actually doing it nicely. He's putting us right in front of the actual door itself. And we're not waiting for the other bits. Like, having to look around for the red smoke, finding the door, getting in, he's putting us right in front of it. That's how it should be when you have a pilot, but not every pilot understands that, and they're just like, we'll just go anywhere, bro! And it just, no, it does not work out for anything. Come on, game. There we go. OP link down. Let's put up one of these just for a quickie. I'll go for the res. Throw down a little bit of like 2-second control. So you guys can see we're dealing with level 50s now, which are way harder. You can see right here, look at this. His health is not going down super fast. With this sword, it just isn't. I mean, they might have a damage type that they're a little bit weaker to, but right now it's just... Nah, it takes a second to get through it. My link is already going. Nice. Sorry guys, had to fix my headphones. 2-second thing, even though like I don't even know where that went. That might have went below. Oh, I think Grendel keeps eating it on accident. There we go. I can see why he thinks Grendel's good for this, because, like, he eats things in a certain specific area, but I don't know. Unless you have, like, something where Grendel can suck in, like, every sentient within, like, from where he's at to here, there's no way that he's gonna be too good for this. Our number still has not moved at all from 360. See that right there is the Sentient's ball form. That thing does a lot, especially if that's a rank 100 Sentient. He's a 60, so I'm not too worried about it. But we still gotta watch it though, because he still can get really big on that ball form for damage. But the good thing, my tower resistance adds a little bit of resistance to that, so it helps out just a little bit. Let's throw this down.
Away team, you almost have that thing beat.
There we go. As you guys can see, my sword is only doing a little bit, and this thing does 2,000 damage. Here's the gun, it does 10,000. Like, you guys can see the difference there. Majorly. Come on, boys. Need to be just a tad bit careful here. I'll throw Ravenous to help with the health, but... Oh, well. We already won anyway, so it's all good. Oh, someone was down? There we go. See, this is another glitch. It takes a second to get through doors, especially when the ship is moving. See, I'm running straight, this thing's open, and just after a second it lets me move. So it happens sometimes, it doesn't happen all the time, but right there you can see it happened again. The doors need to be a little bit wider. They need to take this curve and move it over to about like right there and then around, so that way that doesn't happen when players are doing this. In and out. Nah, bro, you can get your hands off of this. Ooh, stack time, boy. Why, thank you. I'll build my stacks off of you. Don't kill them just yet. I want my stackies. Alright, now we can kill.
Subsystems repaired.
That was weird. Right outside the front door again, dude. I love it. This pilot's good. We just need to learn to pick better Warframe suggestions when we're coming in here to do this. But again, like, I can see why people run certain Warframes, because it's not really ability, but maybe the tank ability that they have, like maybe they're good at tanking, and they see the Railjack and think it's going to be Archwing, but really it's this still. Like, you can see it's Archwing, and then we instantly board this ship, and then boom, it's this. We're actually at a really good spot right now. This spot, if you run the Zephyr Prime, you can actually throw... Okay, I'm really glitching at that point, but you can actually throw down some pretty cool stuff here to help your team out a lot. And what do I mean by that is, like, I can NATO, and then every sentient from, like, even out there could die, and it'll drop a lot of parts. And those parts could be, like, again, sentient cores, intact sentient cores, and then it also could be really, really good stuff. And what do I mean by really, really good stuff? It could be stuff like the parts for the weapon that you guys are looking for. Oh, that one's gonna take 3. 4? Okay. So they're protecting the ship. I'm just keeping this area a little bit clean, just killing a few sentients here and there. As you guys can see, like, I'm doing it pretty nicely because it's these sentients. Now, they are a form of sentients, which are the flying ones that are a lot worse than that. That are really going to make me hate life if they start coming over here, because they're going to be the harder sentients to kill. They won't die to like 2 or 3 hits by this. That's right, just fall over dead, buddy. There we go. Now we got people here. Let's throw this down. OP link it. Oh, my OP link is destroyed, so I can't do it anyways. One of the links that died were mine. Which I don't have to worry about buying a new one. When I relaunch the mission again, my OP link will be repaired. It's just destroyed for this mission. So if our OP links are destroyed, we can't really do nothing. So I think it's just time to go back to the ship. I mean, yeah, we could stay around and help these guys, but like their Warframe like choice was bad. I mean, mine was bad for this one. But like we're also glitching through doors. So I'm a little bit scared that maybe my Warframe might not work correctly, if you guys know what I mean. Because of that reason. Like, see, those doors open. It was just that last and final door, but like, it's just being weird. And I'm a little bit frantic at this point that something's gonna break. Because it already has before. I've been to the point where I couldn't shoot my gun, couldn't jump, couldn't text, can't do anything. I was legit just stuck watching my team do shit, bro. And I felt really bad about it. Yeah, there's definitely stuff going on in here. Let's go ahead and put up some Ravenous for my team.
Metrics returning to full strength.
There we go. I helped my team out a little bit.
Shelves the bloodlust. Borders repelled. Back to work.
I actually did not see where that sentient went. Alright, we're good. So let's just do this. You really think you was gonna come on this ship and take it over? You would be very mistaken, Mr. Sentient. You can set down, buddy. Alright, I think that's all the Sentient's dead. Unless there's just like one hiding somewhere. Alright, we're good. And just in case when they get back, we'll save up the stacks, which I don't have to save them up right now, and we're just going to do this.
Fire crew, attention needed.
Alright, we need
Fire alert resolved. Shields weakened. We are shorting out. Repair the electrics.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to repair too much. They keep boarding way too heavily for the team that we have. Oh, he's right here.
Electrical hazards around it.
Get out of here, buddy. Let's go ahead and do that. He ate it, so we're good. Got him. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, the team is just not well put together, and our ship is gonna die soon. I should just let it die, to be honest. I mean, yeah, we can regain its health, but, like, if we keep getting under attack like we are... I can't even ping. So, yeah, it's just, oof. Oh, I can ping. It's just being really, really weird on how long it takes to ping. Okay. Oh, I must be in a lobby where someone's hosting it and I'm pretty far from them. That's big GG as well. But yeah, I'm not trying to be mean to the squad, but like, an Ashe is a very bad idea for this. A Grendel it's okay. A Mirage is better than a Grendel, but you guys get the point. Like, there's things that should have been looked at, and why am I holding an Archwing weapon as my primary? What is going on here, game? That is the Archwing weapon. That's my Warframe, and then only thing missing is the wings. This is weird, in a way. Like, really weird. Dang, there's like so many ways these guys can be coming from, dude. Like, I don't know if I would have put this as a glass part on the ship. I mean, like, yeah, realistically, if there's a lot more people, you'd have people up here. Like, you know, setting right here, or, you know, like, going around, walking around, doing their businesses, keeping things here clean and good, keeping things up here clean and good. But, like, I don't know, I just wouldn't have done that. I would have closed that off, left this 4, left that 4, and just made it 2 4s. I wouldn't have made it 3. Especially for the Warframes that we have, is nada. Boy. And then if I need to, I can just do this. Mr. Sentient, you came to the wrong ship, my boy. Because I can easily get my health back, not a problem. So yeah, it's stuff like that, and King Games, yeah, we're gonna lose because all of us are gonna lose our things. See, right here. It says go here and do this. And we're just going back to Scarlet Spear. Waiting for players. Okay. And that's what it's telling us to do. I think everyone lost their thing. We scared one away, but eh. We just couldn't hold it because, like, our squad is not well put together. But yeah, a guy like Nidus, you guys can see, like, 360, we had some pretty okay stuff. There's 2,400 Scarlet things, and that's also because, like, I'm pretty high up on my end, so it's always going to keep giving me the higher stuff. Because I have, like, 100k completed of this, so it's always going to give me a little bit extra for that, because I've already done past the standing for whatever the time is. Like, I think it's a monthly standing. I've already completed my monthly, and it's supposed to be 50,000. I'm up to 100, so I've doubled that. Like, majorly doubled it. I'm 135, actually. 135k. I'm almost 150k, and if I can double that, they really need to make the, either raise the bar or lower how much we get per time of doing this. Alright, so we left. Good to know. You guys can see I made a level 1 of this. Ha ha. I'm a level 3. If I actually go over to... Let me show you. If I quickly... Oh, it's not this, it's this. I feel stupid now. If I go to this, you see the level 1 above my head, but I can actually show you guys, I've played enough of this to prove, like, how good my thing is. I keep clicking the wrong thing. It's square, thank you. If I go to Regalia, and I go to this right here, you can see Operations 3 emblem, Operations 3 emblem for this one, and only a 2 for that one. But you guys can see I've made it to Operations 3 for both red and blue. Let's go ahead and throw in the Operations 3 there, and then we'll also come over here and throw in the Operations 3 for this one. And boom, 3, 3. Like, it's quite simple. On top of that, I should make a... Oh, I did make a build for this nicely. Alright. So, the frames I would say are really good for this mission is something like a Frost. Maybe a Hydroid. I don't know if his tentacles grab the stuff out of the air. Probably not. So, probably no Hydroid. So, you'd look at Frost. You would look at Limbo. You would look at Mesa, is the one I was thinking of. You could look at Revenant. You could look at Oberon. You could look at Nekros for the double drop if you're trying to grind for the weapon. You could look at maybe a Trinity and maybe a Zephyr Prime. Those are the only ones I would say are good for doing this exactly. For ground and air, because of the fact, like, Revenant is good for control. You can... Actually, no, I wouldn't even look at Revenant. Never mind the Revenant one. Zephyr. I look at Zephyr because you can use the tornado control. Revenant, maybe the ground people for the defense when they're like 1, 2, 3, Grenier, Clown Car inbounds. When they do that, you can probably turn on Revenant's ability and keep the Grenier away, but that's all that's going to be good at is the ground. I'm trying to think. Zephyr's good for crowd control. Frost would be okay for crowd control. Keeping, like, the bubble and making sure, like, it takes, like, each thing takes less damage. Limbo's the same as Frost. You could use a Nidus for the extra health as, like, the team revive. Nekros is only good for the double drop chance, so if you got a squad already running a really good squad, you can use Nekros for the double drop and try to go to get the new weapon if you don't have it yet. And then Mesa, I've seen that, like, a really good build for his ability when you use the pistols. Kill sentients even at, like, level 80s to 100 pretty easily with his ability. So maybe you could look at doing a good build for that. But yeah, guys, like, that's the only good frames that I have right now that are actually pretty good at this so far. There's probably other good frames that you can use, but yeah, I don't have a railjack either. You can see, like, it does nothing when I click on that. So, yeah. That's just something to look at, by the way. We had no good squad stack there. It was just all, like, I guess you can say a couple tanks and stuff like that. Like, going in with the tank frame is pretty okay, but you want 2 tanks and then 2 people that can cover. Or you want 1 tank and 2 people that can cover and 1 frame for, like, super damage or something. Like, that's what you want to go for. So, yeah. And again, like, I'm not kidding when I say this gun does 10,000 damage. Like, if I quickly go and, like, do this, you guys can see 5,000 on corrosive, but total overall is 10,241 damage. So every time I hit a sentient, that's about what I'm doing. Okay? I got a way better weapon that does a little bit more damage, only by 3,000. I'm not joking on that. If I go to my NEKROS Prime here and I click triangle, you guys can see the build I have right now is not a complete build. Oh, actually, by 7,000. 17,000, 1.5. I still have this I gotta work on after forming, and this I gotta work on after forming. And I also want to do ammo stock up all the way, so that way instead of 3 shots, I get, like, I think 6. And then I'll be able to, like, do at least 3 burst rounds, and be able to do that, so yeah. It'll be like that, so I'm looking for that as well. I mean, I could do... Hold on. I could, however, because I got charge shell, let's see here. Because this is electrical damage. I could change this. I mean, I think it'll lower its total overall a little bit, but I could remove ammo stock and throw on something like the poison stuff. That's probably the reason I threw that up there instead of poison. But also, like, the poison's going to be 11, so I need 11 here, plus, like, the other bits here that I'm modding for. Which, again, that could probably reach 20,000. But, again, like, this doesn't even one-shot sentience past level 80. Like, even 70s, I don't think it one-shots. So, yeah, it's just very, very, very bad, in my opinion. But, yeah, I do have a really strong weapon. I just prefer the Fluid more, because I like the shotgun to machine gun ability that it has. So, I think, like, DE and the devs of this game need to, look at their weapon damage they're outputting and raise the bar a little bit more. Because, again, like, Sentience can reach, like, 180 in level, and then that's literally just stock, literally just poo, 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 for, like, 30 minutes with most guns in the game, in order just to get them to half health. And that's if you're not running out of ammo. So, with, like, the whole ammo stickler, with, like, damage being so low, I think damage needs to be raised, and the ammo pool needs to be raised a bit. What do I mean by that? Like, every weapon in the game needs to at least hit 5,000 damage. And that's at the minimum. At the most, I could see something like 40,000 damage. And then just leave the sentience where they're at now, so that way, you know, it feels more fluid, equal, and balanced than having a sentient that can reach a level 180, hit you in 2 hits and down you no matter how much health and armor you have, and tank like 500 fucking thousand bullets, okay? That's just no. There needs to be a sentient destroyer in game that will destroy even a level 200 sentient in like 4 hits. So that way we can have some offset or something that goes against it. Like, that's just the way I feel. A lot of people say, but then that'll be too easy, man. Everybody would just be grinding for that. I mean, you're sort of right, and you're sort of wrong. And I love how this dude just starts the fucking mission. You know what? You want to do that? You're stuck by yourself, cunt. So, yeah, it's just... It's really weird, guys, to be honest with you. And actually didn't get stuck by himself. He still had 3 other members, and he can still pick up 1 more since I left. But we're going back to Scarlet Spear, because I didn't start that mission. Somebody else legit started it. I didn't even accept it. They just started the timer just to start it. So, like, I'm getting bored. Instead of just leaving and acquiring the people that was with them, apart from me, and then going in. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit longer to do it that way, and it's faster to join it and then just make me leave like I did. But come on, man, stop being lazy, please. But yeah, it's pretty much that, guys. Let's go ahead and leave Scarlet Spear. And I will be grinding more of that, but I'm going to do it off stream, because, you know, if I do the same thing over and over and over in the same stream, I could get in trouble for that. So yeah, it's just like one of those things that I'm going to have to go do off stream. But yeah, that's what we do. You do that. Ground squad's almost the same, just minus the whole, like, protect the ship and protect the, protect the ship and use an Archwing. It's all just solo based on having, I want to say, the thing you done with the OP link, and you're just running to each point. That's basically the only difference. But yeah, I'm a 3 on both sides. I should know what I'm talking about. And mainly, like, I know what I'm talking about on the end of, like, defense and distracting, because that's what I run when I do it. But as always, guys, I hope you guys liked and enjoyed the stream. I hope this was helpful to you guys on earning Scarlet Spear points and, like, setups in Scarlet Spear. And as always, stay awesome. Until next time, peace.